what's your current situation like? You know, a bit
Okay.
about you. Yeah.
A bit about the business as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Brandon Smith. I've been a photographer for the past 6, 7 months, and I've recently started doing weddings. I'll be doing my third wedding this Friday, which is something to look forward to. I'm shadowing for it, second shooter. Um, yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you've done other types of shoots, right?
Yeah, I've done every shoot, I think, apart from concept photography. I've done portraits to pet shoots, business shoots. I've had quite a few clients over the past like 6 months. So I'd say I've moved quite quickly as a business and as a personal photographer because it started
Yeah.
off as a hobby and I realized it could be something more.
hmm So, yeah, you would say like your skills have really grown, right?
Yeah, definitely.
hmm And what percentage or like how many shoots were like free and what shoots were paid?
So I started 6 months ago. So a lot of what I've been doing so far has been free, portfolio stuff. But since I started, I know everyone's doing free for like portfolio stuff. So I've
hmm
been actually getting paid, but just small amounts, and I've been raising it a little bit over
hmm
to where we are now. Um, my like editing rate's probably about 40, £50, depending on how many pictures.
hmm
And then I charge for my time £12.50 an hour.
hmm Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a good start because like you were building a portfolio, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So and which style of like photography is like your favorite?
Style. Um, Honestly, modern. I don't use a lot of black and white. On weddings, I do because I add to the gallery with black and white.
hmm
But I like dynamic lighting in all my
hmm
shots. I always try to add, you know, quite a big contrast between the lights and the darks. I'd say
Right.
that's my style. I'm still kind of finding that.
Yeah, yeah. So you're kind of like trying things out, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
trying to copy other photographers, find what works for me personally.
hmm
Yeah.
hmm And like the people you shot for, like they've liked the photos, right? They
Yeah. Yeah. I've only had one unhappy client, but that was mainly just a communication issue,
mhm.
something that I've worked on and obviously, grown from.
Yeah, so what is like usually your process of like someone finds you or you find someone and then you shoot to them like and deliver
Mm.
like what's the usual process right now that you have?
So a lot of my shoots have been through people that know another person. If not, it's been like Facebook. My wedding, I found it on Facebook. It was urgent photographer this weekend. I started discussing um, location with them, where they are, seeing if it's even possible for me to get there. After that, it was more of what they're expecting, and you know, I was able to do it. So I said, I'd be there.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
and then pricing was mainly after I knew it was possible, so I reached out to them, obviously. Yeah.
Mhm. But like your do you have like a set rate? You mentioned 12.50 an hour.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's something I started doing recently, 12.50 an hour. For weddings, it's a bit different because obviously there's a lot of pressure in a
yeah.
wedding.
Yeah, because like wedding photographers they charge like a few thousand like per wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So could definitely you should like definitely climb up. Um, since now that you have a few weddings under your belt, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've been
So
charging a lot for them.
yeah, yeah. Um, so I saw you were building your website, right?
Yeah.
Um is it like for one specific type of photography, like wedding or family
Yeah.
or
That's for wedding photography, that website. Yeah.
okay.
Specifically trying to go into wedding photography.
hmm So you would like to just go mainly into wedding, right?
Yeah. I think weddings are amazing. They're like the best
Mhm.
type of days you could
Yeah.
be a part of and being there every day. It's amazing.
Yeah. So honestly, the first thing I would suggest for you to do is like to really go all in on weddings. Like
Yeah.
that would be, I think, the best course of action because I mean, first of all, like you like it more,
Yeah.
and secondly, like it pays the most. Like people value weddings the most compared to like, you know, family shoots and that. Like
Yeah.
basically like in my town, for example, there's like 8 photographers who offer family shoots, and they're all just
Mhm.
undercutting each other, and it's like a race to the bottom, and you're just doing so much work for
Yeah,
like pennies on the dollar, basically. So, yeah, so I would suggest like you really niche down into wedding
definitely.
photography. Yeah, yeah. So we've basically like developed this S2C system. Um,
Mhm. I
stranger.
saw that it was in your bio, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it stands for stranger to client. It's a marketing system that basically turns complete strangers who know nothing about you into paying repeat clients. And we
Okay.
developed this specifically for photographers. And I mean, this could be applied to basically any business, but
Mhm.
like it's custom for photographers. So let me just hold on. I think I could screen share. We have like
Yeah, definitely go for it.
yeah, do you see this?
Uh, got it. Yeah.
Okay. So, basically, there are 4 pillars in this stranger to client system.
Mhm.
So, first of all, you have traffic,
Mhm.
where it's the first step where people discover you, basically.
Yeah.
Then conversion, these people, this like traffic converts into paying buyers.
Okay.
So, like you talk to them, they go through your website, they like get a referral, right? Then you have delivery,
Mhm.
which is basically up to you. Like no marketing can fix a bad delivery, and that's why like it's really good that you have so much experience under your belt, like in a short amount of
Yeah.
time, because you've tried all these types of photography. You've done, you know, business shoots, weddings, yeah. So delivery is very important here because that's basically the foundation of your entire business, right? Like
Yeah.
if your photos are good, if people like your, your style, if they if you're like a good person to work with overall, like it doesn't even, it's not always about the photos.
Yeah,
It's like
totally.
having a good experience, right?
Yeah.
And then the last fourth step is retention. So you're retaining your past clients, you're keeping them around, like you don't completely end the relationship with them. You're offering them maybe like updated photos, maybe you have some seasonal promotions going on, and also getting them to give you like reviews, video testimonials,
Mhm.
allowing you to make like case studies with them. So, like post stories that kind of like showcase the entire experience, what they got. That's like
Yeah,
basically case
definitely.
studies. Yeah, and also to have them bring you more clients that like, as referrals. And that's basically what I think you're having mainly, right? Like
Yeah.
you're getting
Trying, yeah.
referrals. Yeah, yeah. So that just shows me that you already have like a good service delivery.
Yeah, I try and go above beyond for it.
Yeah, yeah, that's really good. So for traffic, we'll go through these like one by one. Um,
Mhm.
we have results here, like what we install. It's kind of like we do this for our clients who want our
Mhm.
custom services, but like we could interpret it for your situation, like if you
Yeah.
want to do it all yourself. So for results, uh, when you have this traffic pillar set up, you're
Mhm.
found by the right local buyers. So the right people find you. So these aren't like tire kickers. These aren't people that, like want free photos or like,
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, give me free photos, I'll give you a shout out." Like those types of clients are honestly the worst to work with. And
Mhm.
like the lower you charge, the the more like needy the client becomes. And I'm
Yeah,
not like I'm pretty sure you you have already
I get
experienced
that,
this. Like,
yeah,
yeah, they
definitely.
like demand the world, and it's like, they're not paying you that much.
Yeah, they're
So
not fair in
that's
the world.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So the next thing is a clear plan for a consistent increase. So when you have the traffic set up, you have you have sources that bring you more attention, like to your Instagram or your Facebook. And it's basically, instead of you having to reach out to all of them,
Yeah,
like they're
definitely.
they're coming to you.
That's what I'm struggling with, yeah.
Yeah. So um to do that, first of all, posting. Like you can
Hmm.
you just have to um you sent me, you have an Instagram, right?
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
yeah. So I would really suggest having like a posting schedule where
Yeah.
you constantly like, I mean, I've seen a lot of photographers, what they do is they take a previous client shoots and then
Hmm.
they post them. Now that's
Yeah.
what 99% do, and it doesn't really make you stand out. So what I would suggest you do, um, have like a friend or family member film the behind the scenes of you
Oh,
shooting
yeah.
and turn it into like some content. So like switching up the content styles, right? Um,
Definitely. Yeah.
yeah. Do you watch like have you seen like what other photographers post like on there?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I know exactly what you're on about. And this Friday, I've got I'm second shooting, so I can ask the other photographer to get some, shots for me.
Mhm. Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. So the main focus is like storytelling basically. You're showing the process of working with you. You're showing like, the good
Hmm.
vibes. Um besides just showing like the photos, which like anyone can show, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not as personal. So having a good social media posting schedule, um post like cross posting on like Facebook, let's say,
Hmm.
Instagram, you can basically post the same content. And you could also, sign up for sites like, I'm not sure, you're in the UK, right?
Yeah. UK.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you guys have like Thumbtack.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. I've never
Yeah,
checked it out.
yeah. So it's like it can also bring you like leads coming in.
Hmm.
So yeah, when you have traffic set up, you have higher quality leads. So these people are actually, they come with intent.
Yeah.
So they're not just here to waste your time. You have a growing email list of local prospects. So you have like the amount of people who are like potential clients, it steadily increases because
Hmm.
of how many people just like find find your business. Simple weekly routine instead of guesswork, and yeah, you have less time
Yeah.
wasters and tire kickers. So first of all, I would figure out like what is the best traffic strategy for you? Like what are the
Hmm.
things that you really need to focus on that bring you the most leads? And since you're starting out, it really comes down to just trying things out. Basically,
Yeah.
like let me do a ton of posts for like 60 days. Okay. Like let me try this one style for 60 days, and see if it works. Then
Yeah.
like try another different way of
Hmm.
generating traffic for another 60 days. Like yeah, it takes time, but a mistake that a lot of people make is they think they try something out, but they've just been doing it for like 7 days.
Yeah.
So you need to give it time because at the end of the day, marketing, it's just all about data. Like the more data you have, the better like context you have, like on if what works, what doesn't, and you can compare things. So then the next thing I would really suggest you do is a
Hmm.
Google business profile. Do
Okay.
you have that set up?
Is that what links like Facebook and Instagram and all those apps? Like, 'cause you can schedule
Um,
posts on there.
so Google Maps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you type in photographer near me,
Hmm.
if you're using Google, which like most people are, um, the first result is like a map view of like all the local businesses, like all the
Oh,
local
right.
photographers.
Yeah.
So that's the Google business section.
Oh, fair. I did not know about that. Yeah. I
Yeah,
need to set that
yeah.
up.
Yeah, so you should like once you finish working on your website,
Hmm.
um, I would really suggest you do that because you've heard of SEO, right?
Is that the app where you can like put posts in, format
No, no,
posts?
no. It's
Oh,
search engine optimization.
no.
So yeah, all good. So basically, in short, it's like how well you rank in terms of the results on Google or on
Hmm.
other search engines when people search up, like again, wedding photographer near me or wedding photographer in your town. Like that, the
Fair.
SEO is basically how well you optimize your website, your online presence to
Yeah.
rank as high as possible in these results. And businesses really invest like a lot of money into this because the people who search this up, wedding photographer near me,
Yeah.
they're it's pretty
Gonna look
likely
at you
that
first, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty
Totally.
likely that they want to book a wedding photographer. So if you're among the first results in your area, um, you're gonna get a lot of traffic that's actually qualified. And it's even better than
Mhm.
social media, for example, like Facebook. I mean,
Yeah.
you find clients on Facebook like needing an urgent shooter. So these same people also Googled like wedding photographer near me.
Yeah.
And other photographers showed up. So like you always have to put yourself in the shoes of your client. Um, and the first things they do is they just Google it. They search it up. So
Definitely.
this
Yeah.
Google business profile, when you search this up, it's actually the first thing they see before the websites actually show up.
Hmm.
So um, it's before the websites, and the only thing above it are Google Ads posts. So these are businesses that like pay for Google Ads, and
Hmm.
they basically pay for every view, or it's called impression, but basically like every time they show up on someone's results, they have to pay
Hmm.
for it. And Google
Okay.
Business, it's free. Like, and it's you can do Google Ads, you could do Google Business, like it
Hmm.
won't fluctuate. If you turn off the Google Ads, if you stop paying, your results will plummet again. So you have to keep paying.
Hmm.
But a Google Business profile, it's one of those investments that time investments primarily
Yeah.
that really bring you a lot of traffic and a lot of people who actually want to visit and want your services specifically. So,
Okay. Yeah.
um,
Definitely.
yeah, I would really suggest you do that. So, just the basics, like how you set it up.
Hmm.
Um, you go to you just search up Google My Business. It's a
Yeah.
very simple onboarding. You add your business name, you add your location, um, and honestly, like what most people like get wrong with their setup is that they just put in the bare minimum, and it doesn't like the more info, more context you give
Yeah.
it, like if you fill out every single field, the better your chances are to rank higher on Google Business Profile.
Okay. Yeah.
And the next thing are Google reviews. So once you get this set up, um, you should message pretty much every past client you've had to leave you a Google review. Like
Yeah. Definitely.
because it will really just get you authority basically.
I've started doing follow-up messages for all my clients as well, just seeing how the like images have worked for them so far and their
Mhm.
brand they fitted in, anything that could have been better, or anything like
Yeah, I mean, you regularly keep contact with them, right?
that. Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so. I mean, yeah, once you get this set up, just like send them a quick message. You could even send them like a link
Yeah.
to give a review. If it's the more like complex, not complex, like the more detailed they are with the reviews, the better,
Hmm.
because like Brandon was a good photographer. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's better.
not enough, right? So they Google sees that the better, the more reviews, the more authentic reviews you have, the
Hmm.
higher it like ranks you um in this like ranking basically. Yeah.
Just based
So
on engagement and stuff like that.
yeah. Another thing, um you could add posts to your listing. So what I
Hmm.
would suggest is every, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks, add some post. It could be like, worked with this couple, um fun shoot, like, and you could like
Hmm.
tell a story. That could be one post. You could, if you're running like a seasonal offer, you could make a post on that. It both shows like people who are looking for wedding photographers, they could see, okay, like I'm running a promotion all of December.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll see that post, and the Google engine, basically it'll see that you're actively maintaining your business. And I can tell you for a fact. So I made a post on the same group looking for affordable
Hmm.
photographer on Facebook. I
Oh
made a
yeah, that's
post.
the one I saw.
Yeah. So I made a post earlier offering website audits. And basically I got like over 100 replies.
Wow.
And I like I went through literally every single website. Like I was up until like 5 a.m. I was just like going through every single website
Mm.
just to see like
Yeah.
what do they currently have. I wanted to do audits, but like, Facebook kind of like banned me from sending messages.
Oh
Yeah, it was
wow.
a mess. But what I gathered is that basically 95% of these photographers, they don't have a Google business profile.
Yeah, I've
So
never heard of this until now, honestly.
yeah, yeah. So like out of, I don't know, like 120 photographers, I saw maybe like 5 or 6 people,
Hmm.
maybe even less. And it's like, and it's no photos on the like the featured. It's like nothing. So honestly, the what's it called, the barrier is like really low. Like it's
Yeah.
basically bare minimum, and you could stand out. Um, Now obviously it takes a couple months to kick in. So
Hmm.
for all the traffic stuff you do, it takes like a minimum of 60 to 90 days to like for you to start seeing like
Yeah.
actual tangible results. And that's like kind of like an expectation unless you're, running ads and spending like actively spending money to get new business.
Hmm.
It's kind of a long game. But I mean, like once you have a good flow of traffic, once you have a lot of people, finding you, they
Hmm.
actually want your services, and you won't have to outreach, you won't have to do that. Like it'll just be all automated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any questions on this?
Um, what is the Dream 100 partner system?
Okay. So yeah, the Dream 100 partner system is basically a list of 100 people
Hmm.
or like businesses who can either bring you more clients or are your dream like clients that you would love to
Right.
work with. So
Okay.
in your case, as a wedding photographer, most of the list will be actual people that like businesses that you could partner with for them
Hmm.
to bring you more leads and referrals. Because for example, if you're running like a B2B photography uh, studio where you primarily work with businesses, most of your Dream 100, it would be like actual local businesses that you would like to work
Yeah.
with. But in your case, it's different since you're a wedding photographer. You
Fair.
can't just
Yeah.
like find 100 couples and
Getting
like
married soon. Yeah.
message. Yeah. Yeah. So what I would do is I would find 100 businesses that
Hmm.
that basically work with the same clients that you serve.
Yeah.
So, makeup artists, like first thing that comes to mind, right?
Oh,
Uh,
right. Yeah.
Wedding venues, right? That's
Seamstresses.
the
Yeah.
first thing that comes to mind, right?
Right.
A lot
Definitely.
of them have already photographers, but that's still valuable because maybe that photographer that they work with, like that their chosen photographer, maybe they're not available,
Hmm.
or they retire, or like maybe they want to try someone new. Like
Yeah.
you could always like reach out to these people and just have a conversation with them. And this Dream 100 list is basically in a spreadsheet all of these businesses that
Hmm.
you would like to partner with
Yeah.
who will potentially bring you more referrals. So the objective here is to constantly follow up with them while not
Hmm.
being annoying, of course, but like follow up with them, keep a relationship with them,
Yeah. Of course.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and they're gonna naturally like refer you clients.
Could that also be companies that do equipment, camera equipment, maybe lighting sticks, that type of stuff, and then offer to take photos with their equipment as like a paid partnership? Was that a bit on
Uh,
the higher end?
I mean, if you do like if you want to be an influencer like for
Hmm.
photography, you could do that.
Ah,
But
right.
the main thing I would look for is businesses that like work with couples, for example.
Yeah.
So I would make a list of all the types of businesses first who
Hmm.
work with like newlyweds, like people who um are going to get married soon.
Definitely.
So wedding planners. I mean, like there's a lot that goes into it. Like people spend
Yeah.
tens of thousands of dollars or pounds like on weddings. So it's a
Yeah.
really high budget thing. And even people who, like they don't usually spend crazy money, like not the most affluent people, like even they pay like big
Yeah. Definitely.
for weddings. So the budgets for those things are really big. And
Mhm.
that means that there are a lot of businesses who like work in this space. And
Yeah.
if you build relationships with all of them,
Mhm.
then I mean like it's they're going to naturally send you clients. If if you give them like a referral bonus, for example. So
That's a smart
you
way of
tell them,
thinking about it, yeah.
yeah, so you tell them um you I mean, you could make a very attractive offer. Like for example, the next two people that you refer, I'll do the wedding for free, or like I'll do the
Yeah.
wedding for 50% off and give you a commission. And it's like only the
Mhm.
next two people. Then you'll provide a good service. The
Mhm.
people will love it. They'll tell the vendor that you provided a good service. And even if you're not going to be running this promotion where you're doing it for like a low
Mhm.
price, they're still going to naturally refer you because now they trust you. Like you're not a
Yeah.
complete stranger. You show your competence. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, that's really useful, yeah.
Yeah. So anything else here that
Um, with my posting, I've been really inconsistent, so I
Mhm.
should probably make a little schedule for myself, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah. So you make a schedule. You can even like use ChatGPT to help you with
Yeah.
that. Just like maybe not write the full copy for it, like the text. You could just have it, give an outline.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, yeah. So then the next pillar is
Mhm.
conversion. So converting all of this traffic into sales.
Mhm.
So the results of this are a website that behaves like a funnel and not a brochure. So most photographers, back to this website example,
Yeah.
most photographers have a website that is like just a portfolio that just shows the photos and like
Mhm.
the photos are center. And that is that's what most photographers do, but it doesn't mean it like works. And there are
Yeah.
better alternatives actually, sorry. Uh
Yeah. So
so yeah, we did we made a client website for business. And
mhm.
here let me, I think I can, hold
Sorry?
on. Wait.
'Cause this would be really useful at the minute, 'cause I'm building my website obviously at the moment, so I can apply
Yeah.
all this information.
Okay. So we did this website for
Mhm.
our client, and she's a headshot and branding photographer. And it's you could see it's like completely different from
Oh.
what most photographers
Yeah.
do for their websites. So front and center, you have your offer. And basically the offer
Mhm.
is what your client gets. Okay, like what objective does it get?
Mhm.
So headshot and branding photography that gets you noticed online. That's like a clear, like this is the clear end result. So for your website, you should have like this is called the above the fold section. So when you just load the website, above the fold, like as in a
Yeah.
newspaper, above the fold. So in the above the fold section, you have the heading that
Yeah.
basically shows the objective, then kind of like a lead in to get people to watch a video, which is it's an introductory like
Mhm.
statement, I guess, from the business owner. And again, I don't really see any photographers doing this. And where
Yeah.
we got this from are, so we have a background in like online marketing.
Mhm.
So we see like what works at the most like high end of marketing, like what are the most recent trends, what are
Mhm.
patterns. And like small businesses, right, they don't really keep on the cutting edge of marketing.
Yeah.
And sometimes that like really hurts sales. So we basically took the template of the most successful online businesses, and we kind of converted it into a small business local
Mhm.
photography angle. So here's the video, right? She introduces herself. She gives, client transformations. She talks about it. It's
Yeah.
only like two minutes, and it's high produced. And then the call to action, basically what she tells the viewer to do at the end. is to book a consultation. So the viewer will naturally book a free consultation that's 15 minutes. It's no friction.
Yeah.
So the people who actually want to, like, grow their online presence, who want their business to have prettier photos, they're naturally going to click on this call to action, book a free consultation.
Mhm.
But if they don't, if they want to read more, okay, they get to this section. Why work with me? So then we have here three benefits. And
That's
that's
good.
what
Yeah.
you should do. Yeah. So what you should do, like right under this, above the fold, is extra, like everything under this
Mhm.
above the fold. The only single purpose is for it to convince the visitor to
Yeah.
book a call with you or to send you a message. Like that's the only thing. And the
Mhm.
way you do that is by handling objections. So objections basically are like, okay, what if it's too expensive? Like, what if I won't get
Yeah.
result? Like, what if I, so everything under, like everything in this website basically is there so that it could handle the most common client objections.
Mhm.
So by the end of like the entire scroll, the person is only going to leave if they can't afford the shoot. And that's the
Yeah.
only reason that like they would leave. And I mean that's a pretty good justification for a person to leave because like my our client, she wouldn't want like a cheap client wasting their time.
Yeah.
So here we have testimonials. She's gathered like a lot of testimonials from her past
Mm.
clients.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah. So we did different styles of testimonials. So and yeah, it's like small design things, right? We do the
Mhm.
the photo that's like the finished end result. Um, good, like very descriptive testimonial. Then some more like, do you want to stand out from the crowd? Here's some more like explanation. Then another call to action. So to book a free consultation. Then question: does your headshot stop the scroll? Are you tired of blending in with the crowd and your competitors? So you need to keep like the visitor constantly nodding their head, and you're like
Yeah.
qualifying them, um, like as they scroll down the website. And the more qualified they are, the more they'll feel that they need this. They absolutely need her photos, and they're going to
Yeah.
book a consultation. So then again, here more benefits: create the perfect first impression, improve your online presence, get people to trust you, stand out from the crowd, stop the scroll.
Mhm.
Right? It's all things. These are all things that people want when they they want a photographer. So more social proof, quote, and the next thing that's really important. So after, like, let's just get in the mind of the visitor, for example. So they
Of
watched the
course. Yeah.
video, they saw like this headline, they like it, but they want to know more. Then they see a ton of social proof. They see, okay, like, yes, I need this, but like,
Yeah.
what's the process? How does it work? Like, what if it's gonna take like, I don't know, 2 weeks to deliver the photos? I have strict deadlines. Like
Mhm.
here, if you list, I don't know, if you break down the process, it's very clear for the visitor. So step one, you book your session. So you click
Mhm.
book now to see my schedule and find the best time. Then we have a consultation, tell you what to bring and how to prepare for your session.
Yeah.
And then you have the photo shoot. And that's it. Like it's very simple. And then right under that, book consultation. So
That's
this
really
is
good.
an introduction about her. So maybe people, want a personal touch.
Mhm.
And notice how like her about me is kind of like lower in the website because the website should the homepage should be structured in terms of like priority.
Mhm.
So and it's priority specifically to the visitor. So what a lot of photographers do is they lead with the about me.
Yeah.
And
My about
quite
me is like at the top as well.
yeah, yeah. So quite frankly, I mean like the people, they do want to know you. But first they want to figure out
Right.
if they
Yeah.
actually want their problems fixed, right? So after they did all of this scrolling, okay, they did, okay, they know they want this result.
Mhm.
They saw all these benefits. They saw like tons of testimonials.
They're
They saw
invested now when
all
they
of
care about it.
yes, yes. So who's behind the camera? Who's behind the lens, right?
Mhm.
And boom, here's the about section. Here are a few trust badges. So published, like all of
Oh
these
wow.
awards. Yeah. And then again, call to action. Then another testimonial. Like you want to keep reminding them that people have worked with Alina, and yeah, and here it's another like way of showing,
That's really
you know,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So all of these logos, um, Parkinson Association, Century 21 Realty, like all these real estate companies,
Mhm.
Homebase, yeah. So and then once they go through all of this, you have the packages, and notice here how the prices are transparent. So it's not like contact me. So
Mhm.
you could start with transparent prices with a starting from. So what a lot of photographers do is if they have like very complicated packages, they just choose, okay, just contact me for pricing. And that basically that both adds like unnecessary friction, and it
Yeah.
also gets the wrong people to message you. Because like let's say you charge $5,000 and they have a $500 budget. Like would you want to work with them, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So it wastes both of your time. So we found that most of the times, if you're
Mhm.
transparent with your pricing, that's actually gonna help, get more qualified people. Okay, then again, constantly you could see here there are a lot of call to action buttons, and then kind of an explanation. So essential for professional growth, missed opportunities, cost more, transformative results guaranteed.
Mhm.
And then here you have basically like a very simple like like scope of delivery, right? So it's
Mhm.
going to be 1 hour plus 5 plus photos, 5 outfit changes, 2 locations, a
Yeah.
strategic consultation. This is really important because it positions you as an authority, as the expert. No penalty rescheduling. This is like really big for people. Unlimited backgrounds and less than 1 week delivery. So the turnaround is
Mhm.
really fast. And the reason why it's like less than a week is because we did the market research and we found out that businesses, they really prioritize speed. And honestly, most
Yeah.
clients,
Yeah.
they really prioritize speed. So the faster you can deliver photos, the more
Mhm.
of a premium you can charge and the higher value your work will be. We
Definitely.
did we did a few interviews with realtors, and basically like all of them said, I need
Mhm.
photos like either today or tomorrow. Like the faster you can deliver the photos, the more valuable it is. So
Mhm.
then you have the cheaper alternative, professional. Oops, sorry.
Sorry?
Select. Yeah. So then you have professional
Mhm.
headshot package. She just does headshots, 30 minutes, 2 photos,
Wow.
2 outfit changes, 1 location, expert consult, no penalty rescheduling, and less than 24-hour delivery. So she charges $217. And that's basically like that's kind of on the low end, I guess,
Yeah. Yeah.
for her level of service. So could probably do like a price increase, but that was like up to her.
Mhm.
But $217 starting from um 2 plus photos. Now she makes upsells for every additional photo edited is $50. So basically
Wow. Yeah.
her onboarding process, so she does the shoots, she sends the entire gallery to the client,
Mhm.
like, all of the raw photos. And then the client then goes through the gallery, they find which photos they like, and then they just tell them they just tell Alina like, okay, edit these photos, okay?
Oh,
And
fair enough.
if they
Yeah.
want 2 photos, they get 2 edited photos. If they want 4, they pay like $100 more.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So just some text, even more, you know, here,
Definitely. Yeah.
social proof, and then one last, call to action, book a free consultation.
Credibility is quite important with that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So for her, we did a pricing page, an about me page, blog.
Mhm.
For most of our clients, we found that just this page is enough. And we like to show this website specifically in our demos because it's
Mhm.
like basically everything we could do. And it's
Yeah.
but honestly, the most efficient is just to have this one page. So here we have pricing, services, deliverables, find your consultation fits, FAQs, again, about me, or in depth. We even tried to do like a blog to see how it would affect this like SEO. And then we have a portfolio page.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So branding, photos, headshots. Yeah. And by the way, this is like really important. It's a small detail, but
Mhm.
most photography websites, they load super slowly, and that's because the photos are extremely heavy. And the main excuse is, right, like, oh, but if I make them compressed, the photo quality will be bad.
Mhm.
Most often has to do with the format. So if you convert your photos to a WebP format, it's the most lightest possible with the least
Uh-uh.
compression for the web, like for your web. So yeah, we have like a gallery,
Yeah.
and this website, it loads extremely fast because we basically did this attention to detail where we basically make sure that every single photo is
Mhm.
optimized, because
Yeah. Smart. I didn't
a
think of
lot of
that. Yeah.
storage, right, on the
Mhm.
server. Um, yeah, so custom quote, again, like if people have something, uh, here, custom,
Mhm.
it's pretty standard. And then here, call to action, right? And basically all of the call to actions lead here. So some people want to just pick a headshot session, and then some
Mhm.
people want to have a call before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically the website demo.
Yeah. That was really useful. Just a few questions about it. How
Oh
would
yeah,
that
sure.
translate into wedding photography? Because I feel like as a client, I would want someone that's more human than professional over anything.
Mhm.
Um, like human, credible. Um, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You could show like all of this. The text could be different. I mean, you
Right.
could
Yeah.
um you have to do the copy yourself. You
Mhm.
could get AI to do it, but I mean, again, like you could have it make this like the starting point, and then you add your touch to it. Um, so we really did a lot of like market research on what businesses specifically want. So what
Yeah.
you need to do is to also do the same market research for what couples
What
want
clients want?
with
Yeah.
their wedding photos, with their wedding experience, because it's not just about the photos, it's the
Mhm.
entire experience. So you're above the full section, it could have completely different messaging, and it should have completely different messaging because
Yeah.
the objectives are different. And here, I mean, you could have the same video, right? You could just do a like a selfie recording of yourself talking in front of the camera
Mhm.
with a good script. By the way, I'll send you this website
Yeah.
after we
That'd
do
be
the
really
call.
useful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So after you could have the same
Mhm.
button. Like you could have your website with a lot of call to actions. It's not
Yeah.
gonna put people off really. Like people are so used to seeing like constant like buy now, book a
Mhm.
consultation. Like if they want to, they will. It's not like you when you're in your like when you're designing your website, you don't want to be like overly polite because when
Yeah.
people are visiting your website, they already have this intent of of booking a photographer.
Yeah.
So the point is to make it as easy as possible to work with you and to
Mhm.
reach you. So why work with me? I mean, you could have these same trust badges.
Definitely.
Testimonials, I mean, you could use them like in
Yeah.
any industry, right? Um, text, like the text really it's for objection handling. So you need
Mhm.
to find all of the possible objections that your clients may or may like that they may have
What
on
they'd want.
when
Yeah.
you're presenting your prices. Like you need to justify your prices instead of like lowering your prices. You should basically charge as much as you possibly can
Like
while
more
having
value for their money, sort of.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Sorry.
So,
So then, again, like this is all objection handling. Um,
mhm.
the the social proof, you just adjust the messaging a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the same process, right? You make a three-step
Step by
process.
step. Yeah.
Again, about me,
Am I about me? Yeah.
yeah,
Put it near the
um,
bottom.
yeah, companies, you could, so we could go back to this Dream 100 list, right?
Yeah.
People who agreed to send you clients, who you kind of like made a agreement. Okay, we're like
Do a bit of
partners, we're pro
networking and
partners.
find
Yeah,
credits. Yeah.
yeah. So you could include them here, or you could add certifications
Hmm.
there if you have any. If you want like any awards,
Yeah. I know
if
quite a few
you're
people. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If like since you're a student, you could even like talk about this. Like
Yeah.
I'm a student here. Um, Pricing. I mean, like I would suggest you do that.
Hmm.
In her pricing page, there is a bit more elaboration. So every additional photo is $50 for more than 3 individuals. Travel fees apply.
Yeah.
So here it's just like a more in
That'd be
depth.
like additional time per hour for wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, social proof. I mean, really, you could use the same format and
hmm
just slightly different wording.
streaks, typo.
Um, yeah. Oh, and also one last thing. I saw already on your website you had this, but
Hmm.
include like a chat widget here. It's
Okay.
yeah.
I'm making my
Uh,
website on Wix at the minute.
yeah. So we used WordPress for this. So
Hmm.
but we used TAWK dot two.
Yeah.
So that's like here, this one.
Talk to.
It's worked
Okay.
really well. We've tried like a ton of different chat widgets. Some are, paid, some are free, like some are more reliable,
Yeah.
and this one is honestly the best. So highly suggest this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to what you're saying about making it easy as well. That chat widget in there without them to go to another page, anything, just homepage,
Yeah.
message, sent.
Exactly. You want to like because honestly, people are lazy, right? Like they just
Yeah.
want to instantly see like how much do you charge. Like you want to make this as easy as possible. They won't ask
Hmm.
you how much you charge if they see on your website, but like again, that solves this problem, right? Like
Hmm.
people won't be messaging you how much do you charge. They'll just see packages. They're gonna think, okay, this is within reason, or he's crazy. Like that's too
Yeah.
expensive. And again,
Definitely.
you don't want the people who are gonna be lowballing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So any questions regarding the website?
No. None on
Yeah.
that.
Great,
That
great.
was really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we don't have that much left here. So we have the delivery. Um, the delivery stage is when someone like converts, when they decide to pay you, okay,
Hmm.
we're gonna pay you for XYZ deliverables, this photo shoot, then you get to delivery. And the delivery is entirely up to you. Like that's how you conduct your business. Maybe
Yeah.
you have a kickoff call, or maybe you go straight into shooting, or it's like multiple days. Like that really depends up to you.
Hmm.
But the results of this, of a good delivery, are a clear, repeatable client journey from booking to final delivery. So
Hmm.
you want to make their journey from, a stranger to someone who got like a
Yeah.
photos done. You want to make this like as modular as possible. Like
Yeah.
you could say. So it's like the same for every client, because then you're not figuring things out as you go, and you have this like systemized. And we really suggest like basically every photography client of ours to
Hmm.
really systemize, even when like they're a solo business,
Hmm.
because down the line, like it's a complete like pain, because now once you have a lot of clients, you have to like respond to them. It's all
Yeah.
unautomated. So you want to like at this point already, you want to start thinking about like how to make the client journey, the client process
Hmm.
as like seamless as possible. And I think you already have this like pretty established, like well established, right?
Yeah. I've got a bit of a system I do for all my clients.
Yeah. That's really good. So less chaos and fewer mistakes, reshoots and
Hmm.
miscommunications, right? You won't have these problems.
No.
And all of these problems, since so you want to start thinking like a business, right? It's
Hmm.
if you want to move from a hobby to a business,
Yeah.
um, you want to like start thinking first as a business owner. And now a lot of photographers, right, they get burnt out from this because
Yeah.
they're like, okay, photography is not my business. It's no longer fun. I'm getting just paid for it. I'm not doing what I love because, like, I'm only doing weddings or I'm only
Yeah.
doing branding. But the simple fix for that is just to do some passion projects on the side. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to like charge people for these passion projects. And separating your passion from the business is really important
Hmm.
if you want actual like longevity with the business to
Yeah.
not get burnt out.
At the minute, the business is my passion. Like I enjoy doing the
Yeah.
weddings. That is amazing being a part of these, days. It's just
Yeah.
being a part of their memories. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's really good, man. I mean, there does come a point where like photographers they just get like tired of
Yeah,
doing this. So you want to be prepared for that because
definitely.
like if it's become like the way you make your living and
Mundane.
you
Yeah.
completely hate it, right? I mean that's kind of difficult.
Yeah. Like
So
that.
yeah, yeah. Um that's why like you should like, continue doing like other styles and like all this,
Yeah.
right?
I'm running my Instagram where I do all types of photography. I'm still branching
Yeah.
out while kind of going into one
Yeah.
place of it.
Yeah. So if your goal is to like make a living out of it, you just want to ensure that you have longevity because well at the same
Hmm.
time, like really putting full force into
Yeah.
marketing your business and basically doing everything that we've spoken about. So yeah, clients feel guided and cared for at every step.
Hmm.
Faster, more predictable turnaround times. So at this point, like if your delivery is good, you can have faster turnarounds, right?
Yeah.
You have
More
more
clients.
five-star,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You have more reviews, five-star reviews, referrals, and repeat bookings. So it all stems from a good delivery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Last step, retention. Results.
Hmm.
So retention, basically, people keep coming back to you, bring you more clients. So the results are more repeat bookings from past clients. You have a higher lifetime value from each client. So lifetime value basically means, um, how much have they spent total, like on your
Yeah.
services. So that's like businesses, they really want to maximize this number
Definitely.
because once like the higher your lifetime value per client is, the more you could spend on like getting this client. Once you start running ads, like this is really important because
Yeah.
if your average client pays you like 5K or 10K, you could
Hmm.
spend, $1,000 to get this client and it would still make more sense. And
Right. Yeah.
spending $1,000, like it sounds like a lot, but it's like a 5 to 10 times multiple.
Investment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
Would that be like putting myself out there and giving them more value for their money? Like whether I'm at a wedding, just making sure my service goes above and beyond,
yeah,
something they
yeah,
won't get anywhere else.
yeah. I mean, I think honestly you should start positioning yourself like as a luxury or like more premium photographer.
Yeah.
I would look at like what people around you are doing, like how they're targeting. Uh,
Yeah.
so plus, I'm pretty sure like in your area, again from our past experiments where we
Yeah.
at other websites, like the websites are pretty crap, but they do manage to get clients, and
Hmm.
there's like a small percentage of photographers who are making like even like 30, 40, 50K a month. And
Yeah.
they're doing that because they figured this out. So you want to replicate like what they do, like how did they get to that point, right?
Right. Yeah.
And what stems from that is a good service, a predictable like way of getting leads, a
Hmm.
high converting website. Their website doesn't even have to be like as professional as the one we built. Like I've seen some photographers making 30K a month who
Yeah.
built a crappy website. But I mean, if they fixed it, they would get even more.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah. Um to answer your question, going above and beyond, that's like really important.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So
Um. Yeah.
sorry.
With my wedding, sorry. I took I think around 2,000. pictures for that
Mhm.
wedding, which obviously I got paid 250 for the day,
Mhm.
and I edited all of them, so I kind of did go very beyond on it, and I
Yeah.
got a tip for it as well. So I think they appreciated it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of like really undercharged yourself.
yeah.
Um,
I just feel bad charging when it's my second wedding. Like the
yeah.
first wedding I did was shadowing a local photography team
Mhm.
near me. I've been trying to reach out to photographers. That's second shooting for another photographer near me.
Yeah.
Someone's been like guiding me with it Friday.
Mhm.
So
Um, yeah, I mean, second shooter, right? Like you could still make decent money, and it's mainly for
yeah,
the experience, right? Yeah.
definitely.
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just curious, like, the in your area, are there like a lot of established wedding photography businesses?
Yeah. So I come from Somerset, and it's quite I'd say like naturey place in the UK. So
Yeah.
a lot of fields, a lot of landscapes, quite beautiful venues. So the photography scene is quite big here.
Mm.
There's a lot of established websites near me, and like when you put in wedding photographers, you'll see a bunch of them come up on the search engine.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'd say it's quite competitive near me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that shows that there's a lot of demand for this.
Yeah.
If there's like a lot of wedding photographers,
Hmm.
that means people are probably like coming from all of UK, right? Like to have weddings there or
Yeah,
like international.
totally.
Uh,
Um, yeah,
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 or just local.
yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Local and people coming here, I'd guess. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, that's good. So that again, that means there's demand, there is competition,
Hmm.
and what we've learned is that when there's no competition, that's when you know like it's not really good to go into
Yeah.
because that means like no one is buying, right? No one
Yeah.
wants this. If there's a lot of wedding photographers in your area, that means that people actually want this
Yeah. It's a
and
good
they're
area to be in
willing.
for it.
Yeah, yeah. And how much are they usually charging? I'm just curious.
Um, so my photographer friend helping me out is called Tasha Louise. She does her pricing. She does really competitive pricing for weddings. She charges 550,
Uh-huh.
around that range. I don't think she goes lower or higher than that. It's mainly just 550 for her weddings.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. What about like other ones in your area?
Um, okay. The team I shadowed, it was a family wedding. I shadowed like the actual photographer team there. Honiton Weddings, I believe they're called. I'm not sure their pricing, but I think they paid 1,000 plus for it, about 1,000, 2,000, and there was a team of two of them, and they had drones, like smoke bombs, everything, like the whole package.
Mhm. Okay. And these weddings are like often, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, here in like North America, I mean, prices go up to like 10,
Oh
15,000.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. So the budgets are pretty big. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, you could still like you could charge 1,000 for weddings and get like a good
Yeah.
amount of traffic. And like 10 weddings a month, that's like 10,000, right? That's
Hmm.
like really good. Or you could like, you could charge 2,000 for every wedding and only have to do 5, right? And then
Yeah.
you're making 10. So, and like you could justify all of that by again
Hmm.
doing basically everything we showed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Um
getting more confident in like my ability as a photographer, my pictures. I feel like my equipment's holding me back. I'm still using like about a 7-year-old DSLR. So
mhm,
not, the new mirrorless. There's quite a high chance of me missing photos because of my shutter speed and stuff like that.
uh-huh. I mean,
So
yeah, yeah. That could have a factor, but
mhm.
I mean, I've spoken to like the clients of photography businesses, and usually if the photos like look good objectively,
Mhm.
like to
Yeah.
them, the equipment isn't that relevant. Like it's
Right. Yeah.
more, yeah, like photographers like some like I see this like pretty commonly. They spend like $10,000 on some
Yeah.
equipment and lenses and cameras, and it's like
It's a
no
lot.
clients. So it's better to just reinvest into other things. Um,
But past 6 months, I've definitely made the money back that I've spent on the camera that was meant to be a hobby. Like,
yeah.
I'd say in the last 6 months, I've probably earned about 600, £700 through
Mhm.
photography. Like, it's
Yeah,
been
that's like
quite a good part-time thing for me to do, especially as a passion. So
yeah,
I'm definitely going to be investing in a new camera this
yeah,
Christmas, I reckon. Yeah.
yeah. Great. So yeah, I mean that stems with the service delivery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So basically that's the system.
Hmm.
You with the retention rate, final thing, attracting new clients becomes easier. So this retention system, what
Yeah.
it helps you do is your past clients will start referring
Hmm.
other clients to you. So the way you do this is by having client and lead database. So like it sounds complicated, but like really just like an Excel sheet of all the people
Okay.
that you've worked with. If you
Yeah.
use a CRM, you could it's easier to track there. Um, then you have post session follow up. So
Hmm.
after every session, you should ask them for a review, and
Hmm.
then shortly after, you ask them for a referral. Like you ask them to basically refer others
Oh,
to
right.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So and then the last thing is annual promo and offers.
Hmm.
So the way you do that is like, let's say you have your main offer is wedding, like
Yeah.
wedding photos. You could like maybe do newborn photos, or
Hmm.
you could do family photos like for your
Yeah.
past clients. And
Right.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't yeah, so I wouldn't like put too much effort into that because like again, it's not as expensive as
Yeah.
wedding, but again, it maximizes this like lifetime value. And
Yeah.
then you could build like a more sustainable business
Hmm.
because then you don't have to work as hard to attract new clients.
Yeah.
So the purpose of everything, like in the
Hmm.
retention, is to make everything else easier. So yeah, that's basically the
Yeah.
system we set up for our clients. I hope this breakdown was like
Yeah. No, that was
helpful.
really useful. Really useful.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
yeah, I just didn't have the right way of looking at it about,
Mhm.
like, especially the Google profile. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that's how you got, on there on the search engine, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Really like look into it. Once you
Yeah.
build the website is like really important because you want to include also like we didn't really talk about it much, but you want to include keywords that
Hmm.
make your website rank higher on this SEO.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. Let me just stop screen share.
It's
All right.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you have any questions about like what we discussed?
Um, what would your, like, advice be to me or people in my, like, position?
So I would suggest first of all finish with your website.
Yeah.
Then I would lock in on one or two traffic sources that
Hmm.
like will get you more bookings,
Okay.
and then I would just gradually increase my prices. And
Yeah.
then at the same time, I would get all of my past clients to refer more clients to find me. It's
Right.
like a
Yeah.
subscription system, right?
Yeah.
Because these past like clients are gonna bring more traffic to you, and
Yeah.
they need to go like through each of these 4 steps, basically.
So I have an idea about that.
Mhm.
If, any weddings I attend, would it be useful to hand out cards and offer a discount for people getting married that
Yeah,
attended the weddings?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really creative. You should like yeah, um, I mean, in weddings, like, people who are single, who are,
Yeah.
dating, like, a lot of them attend weddings, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
that I watched some of your videos, and you said about familiarity.
Yeah.
With obviously, if they knew the couple get married, and they're obviously going to see your pictures, they'll have exposure to them.
Yeah.
So with the trust, seeing you work, and that might be another factor into it.
Exactly. Yeah. So they actually know you. They see you working.
Hmm.
They've
Yeah.
seen the photos. The better they know you, the higher chance it'll be that they will work with you. And another
Yeah.
thing is that if people ask them for a wedding photographer and you gave them your business card, there's a chance that they will refer you, even though they didn't
Yeah.
see you yet, right?
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you. That was really useful.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Um, just thinking. Yeah, I'll definitely look into the search engine, see how to.
Yeah,
What was it called? It was Google Business.
yeah. Google my business. All right, man. Have a good
Cheers.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, you too. Have a good night. Thank you.
yeah,
That's
of
really
course.
useful.
All right, bye.
Bye.